Yo, welcome back to the Freedom Finders consistent daily action morning show. You guys already know we go live every single day, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m., Saturday and Sunday at 10. And y'all know it's Saturday, so we always got a special guest for y'all every single Saturday. We're going to introduce him in a second. So, but before we get to our guest, Shaq T, y'all see that boy E-Rob in the building? How y'all boys feeling this morning?
Feeling good, feeling great, man. Blessed to be here, man. How you feeling, E-Rob?
Man, I'm feeling phenomenal, man. Grateful to be here this morning. How you feeling, D. Scott?
Man, hey, you already know, man. Living my best life every single day, my dream life. Man, it feels so good. I'm grateful. So, if you guys already don't know who we are the Freedom Finders, where we help you find your freedom through what we call the consistent daily action. We're gonna be talking gratitude, positive affirmations, daily actions. And lastly, we wrap it up with some wise words. And then on Saturdays, we also have interviews right after that. So we're going to be learning more about our special guest today and what he has done and what he's doing right now and how did he reach his financial freedom and what he's doing. So I'm super excited to learn about that. But before we get to our guest, if you are in the building, go ahead and put a good morning in the comments. We'd love to see you in the building. And go ahead and start throwing your gratitude in because y'all know how we get down. So what's going on, Kalisha? Shout out to Kalisha in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Appreciate you tapping in with us, Kalisha, as always. Go ahead and put a good morning in the comments. Let us know who's in the building. Omar, what's good, brother? Omar in the building as well.
What's good? What's good?
He said, good to see you, E-Rob. My boy, E-Rob. That boy, Stove. What's good, Stove? Appreciate y'all tapping in. If y'all already don't know, if y'all coming in from Facebook, you can feel free to hit the share tag, right post, share out to the public so we can help as many people as possible. So, Real quick, do we have any promos before we bring our guests on? Anybody got a promo? Y'all know I stay with the promos. Nope. Was that a no? All right, bet.
Oh man, you just glitched out. So
okay.
Just glitched out.
I'm about to say, I know y'all hear me. Okay, y'all can hear me now.
Yeah, man. I thought it was just me, Shaq T, bro. It was just my end, man.
Hey, man, technology wild. But any promos y'all got for the Freedom Finder family before we bring our guests in?
I do not have any promos today. I ain't got no product placement. You got your Aura rainwater. Go ahead, flash it up there.
I always got some Aura rainwater on us, man. Freedom Finders partner with Aura rainwater, man. So go to aurarainwater.com. We believe in so much gratitude, which we're about to talk about right now. But this is literally gratitude infused water. You can see it right there. The gratitude is infused into the water. Rainwater for the soul. Literally rainwater, never been processed. I know Shaq could talk about it way more than me, because that's what he's a little more into it than I am. But I drink it every day. And y'all see me anyway, go get your Aura Rainwater, aurarainwater.com.
There you go. I know we've been teasing y'all with a promo. So stay tuned. That promo code will be dropping.
Yeah, man, we meeting with the CEO on Tuesday. I believe it is. I got to check my calendar Tuesday. So we will be finalizing that promo code for the Freedom Finder family for y'all out there so y'all can get some dollars off and make sure we're hydrating our bodies every single day. So, but that's all we got. And then one more promo. Mike T is going to be going live with the Freedom Finder Health and Wellness webinars. We did push it back out to November. It's going to be starting November 9th. We had some things we had to push back a little bit. So we're pushing that back a little bit. November 9th, starting at 6 p.m. So he's gonna be bringing on people and sharing all the disparities in the health in America today, and how we can be proactive about our health to making sure that we are doing what we need to do so we don't get to where we don't want to get to. So but that's all the promos I got. But without further ado, man, it is Saturday. We always have special guests. So I see my guests over there ready to go. So this is my guy, man. Met him through PNG. Put me on game. He pulls me aside and puts me on some real game. Really showed me a different side of the world. So without further ado, I want to welcome in an ex-Army retired veteran, my guy, Mr. Ray Green. How you feeling today, Ray? Appreciate you joining, man. How you doing this morning, brother?
Hey, good morning, guys. Thank you, guys. Just excited to be here.
Yes, sir, man. Can't wait to hear more about the story. We've had our talks about the story, so I'm not sure how much time we'll have to dive in that deep, but it has an amazing story and what you're going through. But before we get into your story, we're going to go ahead and kick it off like we do every single day with our consistent daily action. So we're going to start out with some gratitude. So Freedom Finder family, put what you're grateful for down in the comments, and we're going to start with you today. E-Rob, what are you grateful for today?
All right, for me, man, first things first, man, I am grateful to wake up this morning because it's never guaranteed, never promised, man. So it's a blessing I'm here with these fellas right here, man. Grateful for just the ability to be optimistic in all situations, something that's took time to develop, but man, I'm grateful for that. Grateful for my fiance. She don't let me settle for mediocre. So I'm grateful for that. And I am grateful for all of my opportunities. Opportunities to give back to others, opportunities to motivate and just communicate with others, man. So that's what I'm grateful for this morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What about you, Shaq T? What you grateful for this morning, brother?
Yeah, man, I'm grateful for waking up this morning, man, because like we always say, waking up is better than $1 trillion.
Yes, sir. Big T.
Big T. Man, I am grateful for family. I'm out here in California, man, visiting my brother. So, ain't seen him. It's probably been about a year, man. So, definitely grateful to be able to visit them, man. And I'm grateful for my relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? Being able to have, my faith is my foundation to keep me solid, man.
Yes, sir. I love that,
Love
brother.
it, brother.
Love that, brother. We done lost Big Ray. He gonna pop back on. Um, let me just say this quick. Lost you. Just hop back on. Man,
You out in San
sometimes
Diego, right?
I was in San Diego earlier in the week. That was for work. Now I'm up in a little spot called Visalia, California. It's up in the valley.
Okay, okay.
that boy travel. That boy a world traveler. You know
World
what I'm
travel.
saying?
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
You
yeah.
know, we're about to get the
You know,
NBA. You know what I'm saying? NBA from Duke. Shout out to that brother Shaq, man.
right.
Shout out to that brother Shaq, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
We
So
don't.
yeah, I definitely trying to get all my moving around there right now because I already know when that program starts. I ain't gonna have too much time to do nothing.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that, brother. That's what's up. That's what's up. And for me, man, like we always start of every single day, I'm just super grateful for waking up today because we know that waking up is better than $1 trillion.
Big T.
Yes,
Big
sir.
T. I like my little added sound in there. A little cha-ching.
Yeah,
We got
man. We
we
got a new soundboard and everything.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we counting up. We ain't playing. We counting up. Our guest said his computer restarted. So bet. So he'll be okay, cool. Okay, cool. But for me, again, waking up better than $1 trillion. Also very grateful for my beautiful fiance, making me better every single day. Man, she makes me better. So yeah, I'm just grateful for her. I'm grateful that we are finally getting married in time and not sooner than later, man. What is it? It's 16. That's 4. That's only 4. What's 4? I don't know. I don't know basic math right now. 9 days away. 9 days away that we gonna be married, and I'm gonna be able to claim my crown. So I'm super grateful for that, man. It's kind of crazy. That's finally here. It's actually here. So super grateful for that, and I'm grateful for the vision that the Lord has blessed me with of what's going on in the world, so how I can give back and help millions of people. So I'm very grateful for the vision. Cool. So until our guest gets back, we'll read a couple in the comments. Put your gratitude down in the comments. What are y'all grateful for today? Kalisha this morning, she says she's grateful for her support system, grateful for my opportunities, grateful that it is the weekend. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Boy, I know everybody glad it's the weekend right now. I'll tell you what. But with that being said, we'll keep this thing rolling. Let's go ahead and go to the next segment of our show. This is our positive affirmations. These are I am statements that we use to speak into existence to become a reality. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and start with you first, E-Rob. What are you affirming on today?
All right. My affirmations on this beautiful Saturday morning. I am a leader. I am creating positive habits daily. I am optimistic. I am a go-giver. I am healthy. I am making a positive impact on everyone I communicate with. And I am dominating every excuse. And last,
Yeah, today. Don't we put it on ECAN. Don't put it
Nah,
on
man, that's
ECAN.
on
that's
Ecam.
E.
Nah, it is wilding though.
I
It
hope the
is.
CEO see this too. I'm
But
about to send him some feedback.
he is wilding right now. He is wilding right now. What's going on? Um, I did just hit an update this morning too. That's the issue. Problem number one. Why?
Mm,
You would think the update would make it better, huh? Psych.
Right, that mug still bugging.
Anyway, we still in the building, man. We do what we do regardless. But hey, yeah, my bad. I done popped up Mike T. You see that popped up talking about Mike T. Said, dang, I'll try to change it real quick. Like, it's over. I got E-Rob in the wrong spot today. But
It's all good, man.
y'all know who E-Rob is, man. We been here 462 days. Y'all know who's who. But welcome our guests back to the show for the 2 times. Mr. Ray Green in the building. One more again. Shout out to that. That's everything messed up. I'm about to say happy birthday to you, brother. Shout out to that brother Ray one more again. Hey, are we still on the Are we still on the live? Let me check this real quick because we having some technical difficulties this morning. But with that being said, it say we still on live.
Yeah, it still say we on here.
Okay, we still on.
Confirm.
Okay, yeah. It's
Hey
just
guys, I apologize. You know how technology is this morning. It's getting the best of me. It decided to restart my computer right in the middle of this. And I'm just like, come on, computer, work with me.
Hey, it's all good. Sometimes the devil try to hold us back when we got some stuff to share with to the world. So that's just how it be sometimes. And I see all my comments went away. If somebody do me a favor real quick, somebody comment on the Facebook. I'm on the Facebook. Put a comment down on the Facebook. I want to see if it's popping up still on my eCam. Something's going crazy, but put a comment down on Facebook to see if it's still populating into our system. But with that being said, with the affirmations, go ahead and go to you, Shaq. What are you affirming on today?
Yeah, so I am creating generational wealth. I am the owner of a very lucrative real estate and stock market portfolio. And I am a go.
Yes, sir. Love that, brother. Okay, we back in the building. Omar said we all good. Bet. Okay, we good. Hey, we got some new tags out here. Omar, shout out to that brother Omar, man. Omar got the top fan tag. Shout out to that brother Omar. I ain't never seen that tag.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Shout out to that brother Stove, man, with the top fan tag. Shout out to man. We be playing Facebook, but they be, you know what I mean? Shout out to Facebook, man. They giving us a platform to use. Shout out to Facebook, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we up in here. Bet. What up, E-Rob? And then for me, man, for my affirmations on today, man, first and foremost, number one, I am enough. I have what I need already. I've been having it for my whole life. I am a motivational teacher. I am a New York Times best-selling author. I am a go-giver. And lastly, I am living my dream life today. All right. Let's go ahead and get you caught up, Big Ray. So we went through gratitude. We were grateful already when your computer died, and then we just going through our affirmation. We want to speak into existence. So we're gonna just let you knock both of them out right now. What are you grateful for today? 2 to 3 things, and then what do you want to affirm? What is your I am statements for today?
Yeah, absolutely. So I am grateful first for you guys creating this platform to be able to reach out. I am super grateful for my family, just my support system, and I'm super, super grateful for my kids. My kids give me a reason to get up and do the things that I do on a daily basis.
Yes, sir. You got any affirmations? What do you want to speak into existence today? Your I am statements.
So I am a good father, and so I want, in saying that I'm a good father, I want to be able to teach my kids the right way to grow up to be productive citizens. I think you said one that was awesome. I am enough. Oftentimes we try to compare ourselves to others, but I am enough.
Yes, sir. Love that, brother. Love that, man. Boy, we all over the place today with this technology. Shout out to the technology this morning, man. Shout out to all the technology. We are back. We are good to go. I see everything clear again. So, well, with that being said, we just talked about affirmations, right? So real quick, let me see if we got any Freedom Finder family with the affirmations. The comments are coming back from YouTube as well. But let me see real quick with the affirmations. Kalisha said, I am my own CEO. I am a great mother, and I am worthy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you are. Appreciate you sharing. Go ahead and put your affirmation down in the comments. But after we go through affirmations, faith without works is dead. So every single day we go through our affirmations, we back it up with our actions and what we're going to do about it in order to achieve what we just affirmed. So a lot of the times, Freedom Finder family, calling y'all out. Y'all be loving to affirm some stuff. But as soon as you want to get into them actions, you be like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just letting you know right now, it ain't gonna happen unless you actually take some action towards it. So with that being said, we'll move to the next segment of our show, our daily actions. So this is where we can talk about what we did yesterday and what do we plan on doing today, so we can move forward and getting to our affirmation. So with that being said, we'll start with you first, E-Rob. What did you do yesterday and what you plan on doing today?
All right, so for me, yesterday I did complete every task I needed to complete. I was 4 for 4.
All right, shout out to that brother E-Rob.
So today is a pretty busy day, man. I got a lot of preparation to do, man. I have a nice motivational talk about leadership with some kids, man, next week. So just finishing up some touches, man, on that prep. I have to go to Costco today to get some things, man. I still need to read, still need to write. Still early this morning, man. And the most important thing, man, I must take action on helping Chelsea plan some wedding stuff.
Okay, yes, sir. Shout out to you, brother. That wedding planning, man. Yeah. Shout out to Chelsea, man. Shout out to Chelsea. I know she got you going through there. I know she got you doing some tasks. Man, can y'all still hear me right now?
I hear you now. Yeah.
Okay.
You back.
Shout out to Facebook, man. Shout out to all you, man. Shout out to the technology today, man. Shout out to it, man. We still in the building. Let's go ahead and go straight to your Shaq. What is your actions yesterday and what you plan on getting done today, brother?
Yeah, man, 2 for 2, man. Yesterday was able to knock out some NBA scholarship research, man. You know what I'm saying? How I'm gonna fund this education I'm about to get, and then did some duplex research. Out in the area. Just still looking to find some some house hacking properties to go ahead and take that real estate investment leap. Today, man, I told you I'm out here visiting my brothers, man. So. We just gonna kick it. Don't really have much productive plan, but spending family time, which is always good, man. So that's what's on tap for today.
Yes, sir. Love that, brother. Love that, brother. And for me yesterday, so I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I went 6 for 8 yesterday. So did not do a couple things. I still didn't. I've been talking with Chris about this every day. I still didn't schedule my vaccine for the shot. I've been holding off. I've been procrastinating that one, but gotta get the shot.
You about to get your superpowers? My boy, join the club, man. Join the club.
Hey, man. All right. Hey, nope.
To get your.
Hey, I already got my superpower, Shaq. I got mine already, so I don't know.
This about to unlock them for you. This about to unlock.
Okay. Hey,
but I'm gonna tell you, as a vaccinated person, bro, nothing's gonna change, dog.
I'll be okay.
Literally.
Exactly. Nothing's gonna change. So why I need to get it then? But anyway,
nothing's gonna change. So I'm talking about as far as how you feel now and how you feel after. As far as your inoculation against the virus and your ability to spread it, you're gonna be more or less able to catch it, less apt to spread it. So that's what's gonna change as far as you getting the vaccine. But everything else, bro, you're gonna be straight.
Hey, man, I appreciate the positivity. So I mean, I'm not one of them guys that's just 1,000% against it. Like I'm not that guy, but I am healthy. I'm good to go. I got a 2% risk of getting it with my blood type. 100%. They told me, hey, you O positive. You got a 2% shot of getting it. Illy had it already. Sleep in the same bed. Didn't get it. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna spread it. Everybody good. But I gotta get it because right now I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Gotta go back to work with it. They gonna make us pay for weekly tests if I don't get it. So I'm like, I'm not paying for no weekly tests. So I'm gonna just go get the shot. But anyway, today I have my miracle morning, which consists of reading, writing, and meditating. No working out today, which I didn't share this yet with anybody, but I'm actually enhancing my morning routine. So shout out to Tony Robbins for giving me a new enhancement to my morning routine to actually prime and program my mind every single day to make sure it's primed with gratitude, by the way. So man, that's why I'll be having so much energy now. Also, got to schedule that COVID test. Got to go ahead and do that. Look, oh man, I'm excited about it. I'm looking at some mansions for our celebration of our wedding out in. We're looking May 2022. We're getting. By the way, I'm getting married October 25th, Ray. So I'm about to get married in 9 days. So, you know what I'm saying. So I'm excited about that. But we're looking for some mansions. We're gonna have, just if I don't invite you, do not take it personal. It's gonna be small, close knitted people, close circle. But we're gonna be renting out a mansion with a chef and all that, and it's gonna be lit. So yeah, brothers, go ahead, mark your calendars, May 22nd. You know who you are already. Also got to get some posting scheduled together for my VA to be posting so I can automate this social media so I don't have to be there every day. Spend some more time with Illy tonight, and then lastly, some self-reflection. So pretty simple Saturday for me. All right, coming to you, Ray, man. This technology been killing us this morning, but we still in the building. Do you prep and write down what you need to do each day and track it? Do you track what you got to do? And if not, what do you plan on getting done today?
Yeah, so I do write down the things that I need. I find that, if you write things down, you more, you can hold yourself accountable because you see it and it's there to be able to hold yourself accountable. So yesterday, the things that I did was I focused on my kids yesterday. So yesterday we went to a trampoline park. They jumped around, had a great time. The other thing that I did was I'm reading this book called Wild at Heart. And basically what this book is about is the way to help men rear their sons into manhood, helping them make that journey, that voyage across to manhood. And so, I don't, by no means am I the smartest person or anything like that. So, people who have already done these things, I try to read and try to understand it. If not anything else, it gives me a different perspective to make sure that I'm not missing anything, and to help me try to rear my son into manhood.
I like that, man. What's talking about your son before we got on here? That's amazing. How old is he now? Is he 7, 8?
So he's 8. He'll be 9 next month. Growing up fast.
Oh, but it goes so fast. But hey, son, athlete, he's out here doing backflips off the boat into the water. He was what? He was at least 7 at that age. 7, maybe 8. But hey, man, that's what's up, man. I already see he was a man at 7. That boy a grown man. Cause I was like, I ain't doing no backflips on that boat, but I ain't on that. But anyway, man, appreciate you sharing, Ray. But Illy on here talking about we are. What's she talking about? Hey, I'm doing whatever you want to do, boo thing. It's your world. It's your world. Whatever you want to do today, it's your world. Mr. 1K Protection himself in the building. Welcome back to the show, man. He was on our show a while back, one of our Saturday guests. But he said, I'm thankful for what God is doing, done, and about to do in my life. I am a positive male figure. I am a stone turner. I am a motivational speaker. I am a 2-time lucrative entrepreneur. My boy, yes, sir. Killer in the building. Killer Cam in the building. What's going on, Killer Cam? Appreciate you tapping in, man. Couple more DeAndre, man, I'm shouting everybody out this morning, man. I'm shouting all y'all out. DeAndre been here since literally day one. It is 462 every single day DeAndre's here. He said, good morning, you guys. I'm grateful for waking up on this Saturday morning. I am a leader. For others, I'm a role model. For others, I'm a go-giver to my friends and family. I just came from the barbershop. Oh, that boy fresh. He said, at home chilling, relaxing. I'm going back to work on Monday, so I can get back on this money roll. Okay, big dog. And he got the money in the picture. Big dog, big money. He said, you guys in a nice sunny day today. Dub C, Black and Gold. Yes, sir. Appreciate you tapping in, man. Appreciate you tapping in as always. And shout out to Mr. Shine on here every day too, man. Good morning. She said, happy Super Saturday. She said she's grateful for God's grace, blessings, mercy. I'm grateful for taking advantage of opportunities. I'm grateful for safe travels back home. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Cool. So let's keep this thing rolling. Let's go ahead and get to the last segment of our consistent daily action. This is our world's famous wise words. So if you have any wise words for the Freedom Finder family, just please share them. And I'm saying that because you can simply improve, you can change, or you can even save somebody's life today by simply just putting a little chat into a comment on Facebook or YouTube. You can literally save somebody's life today. So put in your wise words down in the comments. We'd love to hear them. And we're going to start off with you first, E-Rob, with your wise words.
All right, man. My wise words, man. First things first, control the controllable. Control the things that you can control. And also, man, be committed to your goals. Be committed to what you want to achieve. And with commitment comes discipline. With discipline comes execution. With execution comes results. So stay focused and, push past those tough times, that adversity, and, things will happen. Those positive results that you want will happen, so that's my wise words for today.
Yes, sir. Love that. E-Rob, appreciate you, brother. Coming right to you, Shaq T. What's your wise words today, bro?
Yeah, man, my wise words are inspired by, the big fight that was last weekend, man. And it's everybody has a plan till they get punched in the mouth. So, you go into something, you're going to have a plan. You're going to get hit in the mouth. How are you going to react? Those are the people who tend to do better, the people who can bounce back and adjust after they get punched in the mouth. So, everybody has a plan till they get punched in the mouth. You're going to get punched in the mouth. How do you react to what life throws at you?
Love that. Love that, Shaq. Love that, Shaq. Coming straight to me because we want to make sure we have enough time to learn all about Ray's story. But for me, first and foremost, like I say, every single day, start off your day with some gratitude. It puts you into a state of receivership to where you're just going to be able to receive all your blessings. And people ask me all the time, Devin, how you always so happy and just positive? Well, I'm grateful every day. You cannot be angry or depressed and grateful at the same time. Literally impossible. So make sure you're writing down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for on today. And then my bonus wise words, like I always have, is really simple today. Success leaves clues. Simple. Success leaves clues. Nothing under the sun has not been thought of or already done before. Don't worry about how to do it. Go look at our post today. I posted something yesterday. It's not about the how, it's the who, because the who will teach you the how. Wise words. Coming right to you, Big Ray. You got any wise words for the Freedom Finder family, brother?
I do. So the dream is free. The hustle is sold separately.
Ooh,
Bar.
we need so that's what we do right there. Yes, sir. Put that into the mental piggy bank right there. The hustle sold separately. Man, love that, Big Ray. Love that, Big Ray. But anyway, we're read a couple more comments, and then we're gonna get all into your story and learn more about what do you do, who you are, and all that good stuff. But real quick, Kalisha said, when life happens, everyone stands on their own 2 feet. But it's not how you stand after those strategies that separates you from the others. Wise words. Yes, ma'am. Appreciate you sharing that. Appreciate it. Mrs. Sean got a little affirmations as well. She said, we, the Freedom Finder family, are mighty warriors and kings and queens, bringing down strongholds, kicking down blocked doors, overcoming obstacles, overthrowing negativities, connecting to our tribe, and standing proud in victory. Come on, Mrs. Sean. Come on. You deserve some snaps for that one, Mrs. Sean. You get some snaps for that one. Come on, man. Cleese already talking about she wanted to cuss, but she couldn't. That was great. What you? She said, "Holy cow!" Hey, that's funny. That's funny, Kalisha. And we could all see Kalisha right now. Holy cow! I appreciate the family show vibes, Kalisha. Appreciate it. And Mrs. Sean said wise words. She said every glory has an overcoming story. After that glory, the story is not finished as it continues to the next glory. Yes, ma'am. Love that, Mr. Sean. Love it, love it, love it. But that concludes our consistent daily action. By the way, if you don't know already, we do this every single day. This is literally the 462nd time in a row that we do this. But on Saturdays, we elongate the show a little bit because we bring on special guests to go through it with us and then want to learn more about the stories of what's going on. So, Ray Green, man.
That boy D. Scott been reading. Hold on, man. He said elongate, man. ain't never used a word like that, man.
Hey, man, that's a little word, Shaq. That's a little word. I appreciate the love, though. Appreciate it, brother.
Heard you.
Hey, man, coming right. Did y'all know? Hold on, yes, I got a double bonus for y'all today. Did y'all know the only way to exercise I don't know if it's the only way, so I don't want to lie to y'all, but the number one way to exercise your brain is reading? Yeah. Do y'all know that the brain is a muscle? If you want abs or biceps or pecs, if you want some muscle, you got to do the work, right? The only way to work your brain, I'm going to say only way, the number one way to work your brain is to read. Simple as that. Anyway.
Spot on there, my brother. Spot on.
Readers are leaders. But let's get into, we want to dive into more of your story, Ray, of who you are, where you from, what do you do, all that stuff, because I know a couple things we want to talk about. You're a retired from the Army. You led some I'm gonna mess up the word platoons. I don't know if that's the right word. Led some platoons out in war, as well as, you reached financial freedom. I've been to Ray's house. That boy, hey, that boy made me open my eyes a little bit. I'm gonna say that. So, can you tell the people a little bit more about yourself? Who are you? Where you from? And what do you do, Ray?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Devin. So, Ray Green here. I'm originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Graduated from a small school in Baton Rouge. Went to West Point. After West Point, commissioned into the military as an Army officer. Did Iraq, Afghanistan. Came home. Ended up getting out the military, turned into the civilian world. I've owned a couple of businesses, and now I'm working for Procter and Gamble.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know I'll be talking. Y'all got any questions and follow-ups on that before I go?
I just first want to say, man, appreciate your service. Definitely your sacrifice and dedication to the country, man. So definitely want to give you your flowers for that. Well, E-Rob, I'll let E-Rob give any initial comments, and I do have a question for you.
Like Shaq T, man. Like Shaq T said, man, thank you for your service. Truly appreciate it.
Thank you.
D. Scott, you got any comments?
Man, same. I'm gonna let Shaq go, man. You know how I feel about it, Ray. Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Already, man. So my question really stems from that, man. A lot of times you see people, go and serve the country and then come back, and it's really hard for them to find their footing, hard for them to find their ground. So, what tools did you use, or what gave you the mental fortitude to be able to come back from life, life at war? You were on the front lines, or in battle, and to come back to civilian life and be able to succeed.
Yes. So I did Iraq. I was in Iraq as a platoon leader. I led a group of sappers. We did route clearance in Afghanistan. I was on a company. I was a company executive officer, and we did route clearance in Afghanistan. And so some of the experiences that we experienced were very different from what we experience here in the U.S. on a day-to-day basis. And some of the things that I saw and my soldiers saw, it sticks with you. It's not things that, just happen and you forget. And so coming back to the U.S., coming back to just, regular life, it was challenging for me. And I know it's also been challenging for some of my soldiers. The thing that I would say that helped me the most is having a good support system, being open and honest with my support system about how I was feeling, the help I needed, and just being able to talk through that and not being afraid or not being scared to talk about the things that happen. There's a stigma that mental health, is not important, but I'll tell you that your mental health is very important to being successful on a day-to-day basis. I think the biggest thing, just like I said, is having a good support system and really being open and being willing to talk. Sometimes we may not be able to find the answers ourselves, and it's all right to go get help to get those answers and to be able to have closure within yourself. I just say, you can't be afraid and you can't be embarrassed to say that I need help.
That's
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, that's huge, because we hear about it all the time. We see it all the time, and saying I'm a ex veteran, and you know what I'm saying. And just it's a lot of, how do I word this the right way? It's a lot of people that that we see that are taking the victim route of that versus just saying I just don't got it right. But I love what you talk about, just going to get help, figure out who can help you get through that, and talking about it and actually having that clarity of what's going on. Because clearly, I mean, you came back. I'm sure there were some things out there that I don't know if you're allowed to share that or not. I would love to, go that route, because I've never talked to anybody at war, stuff like that. But I'm sure you went through some things that probably still to this day may wake you up in your sleep, because that's a different life. That's a whole different thing. So thank you again for doing what you do and being open enough to go getting that help. But my question is, like, what are some of those challenges outside of the mental health? I know mental health is definitely a challenge, but like while you were out there, before you even got back, like what were some of the challenges that you are faced with being a soldier?
So, that's a good one. So you faced with all types of challenges. You know, so when you deploy, what I saw a lot of my soldiers do. So you get tax free. Your income is tax free, and so a lot of what my soldiers were doing, they would take their years worth of hard work, their money, and as soon as they got back, go pay for a car, go buy a car. And so, you know, I would always challenge them about, investing and understanding, really, is that the best use of their money? Going out and buying a brand new car. And so that was a challenge that I saw with my soldiers, just being financially smart and being able to make good financial decisions. That was probably the number one on our way back challenge that I saw in my soldiers. Now, as far as myself, the number one challenge to me was really just getting back acclimated and getting comfortable and really finding my niche of where I wanted to go. So the thing about a deployment is it's just not the time that you're there that you're deployed. So you start training up for a deployment uh, 8 to 9 months prior to actually going on that deployment. And so you're in a deployment mode mindset for almost 2 years. And so when you're in that mindset, you're totally focused on doing the mission, bringing everybody home safe, uh, and a lot of times what I found myself doing is being hyper focused on the right now versus planning for my future. And so the thing that I noticed was that, you know, planning for my future was the most important thing. And so once I got back, all of my people back home safely, I began to do more planning. But I think looking back, what I should have done was, you know, not been at well. Obviously, the most important thing is get back home, but also I should have been doing more planning up front while I was there versus just waiting until I got home. So that was a challenge that I faced, just basically refocusing my life, getting a new azimuth, coming up with new goals. Because for 2 years, my goal was to get there and get back safe.
Yeah.
Love that, man. And you just really touched on something powerful that I think a lot of our society really grapples with, because you have two schools of thought. You have the live in the moment, be present, tomorrow will take care of itself. Then you have the side that I tend to fall on is the proper preparation prevents poor performance. You have to plan. Like I'm planning, 3, 5 years out already, and both sides have their they have their argument, but you found a way to walk that line. It looks like so. What is one of the secrets to the sauce and being present, being in the moment, but also being able to be forward thinking and planning for the future.
Absolutely.
I got a question. So, what are some challenges that you deal with today, man? That you have to push forward, and keep that positive mindset, that you can pass off on your kids. What are some situations that you continue to deal with that you're still trying to overcome? If you don't mind me asking that.
Yeah, and so you know, as part of PTSD, part of what you may experience, or what I've noticed, and what my soldiers notice and have talked to me about, is a feeling of disconnect. And so I have to make sure that I am very intentional in the things that I do with my kids. And so even though, I may not be feeling like going to play, I may not feel like watching them play a video game, I make myself do it, because those are the times that are, most important to me and to my family, and building that bond with my children. And so just being aware of that and making sure that I have in place things to make sure that I don't let anything stop me from being the father that I want to be.
That's the why right there. That's it right there, Ray. I love that. Man, I love that. But I did hear you mention talking about your soldiers, right? They would make some terrible financial, decisions with their money once they got back home. And I know that you are, in a good financial spot in your life, and you've been. So what are some of the things that you've personally done to put yourself into a positive financial situation, outside of some of your other soldiers that may have made the bad decisions, and probably regretting it to this day?
Right. So I think, to me, the biggest thing, when you think about where our money goes, when you look at your monthly bills, I mean, your biggest things are going to be your house and probably your vehicle. So if you could figure out ways to reduce those monthly expenses, that's money that you can put in different places. So one thing that I try never to do is buy a brand new car. Uh, Obviously, we all know that cars depreciate as soon as you get them off the lot. So I make it my business to, find a trusty, reliable used vehicle to save money. The other thing that I do is, on a monthly basis, I make sure that I save. And I do that because it's important to save for our future, and it's important to save for tomorrow. Because one thing that we do know is that the storm's coming. Now, if you're not prepared for the storm, that's your own fault, because we know the storm's coming. Every day is not going to be great. You're going to have ups, you're going to have downs, and you're going to have things that may set you back financially. You have to have some type of system in place, as far as savings, to cover those obstacles when they present themselves.
And my guy Shaq is he's the stock guy with the Freedom Finders, man. He he put all the stock. Ray was seeing me in my prime of trading options. He's like, all right, bro, you gonna like it for a little bit, but and I was just like, bet. And I told him after, I was like, Ray, you was right about these options, brother. I'm out of here, right? But when you talk about where to put your money, right?
Yep.
And having a strategy. What are some of those strategies?
Yeah. So what I found is, and everybody, they have their own way of doing it, but I found that having something tangible such as real estate has been the best thing for me. And so what I've done is, invested in real estate properties, sold those properties for a substantial amount of gain. And that has been, for me, something that has been beneficial. Now, the thing about properties, you have to, do your homework when you're looking to buy. You have to buy at the right cost, and you also have to make sure that the property that you're buying, it has the retail sale is enough to make it profitable. So you have to absolutely do your homework about it. However, there's a lot of money out here to be made in the real estate market, and there are different techniques in making this money. There are plenty of books out that we can all look at, read, and understand the techniques. But for me, real estate has been the way for me to basically secure financial freedom. What I will say with real estate is, you have something tangible, and they're not going to make any more land. It's done. So that land is going to do one thing: it's going to continue to appreciate versus depreciate. And so as time goes on, the more land, the more, buildings, the more houses you own, the more you can watch your portfolio grow. Because, like I said, it's that we're not making any more. This is all there is to it. And so as more people, continue to populate the earth, it's going to become even more crunched, and we're going to have more of a demand for housing, for land, for all of that type of stuff. So putting yourself in a position now where you can be ahead of the game. So as the real estate market continues to appreciate, as we see now how housing has just boomed, that's how I've gained financial freedom. And if you look back throughout the country, that's how a lot of people have gained financial freedom, extending all the way back to the GI Bill when soldiers were first coming back, being able to purchase homes. That's how families throughout history have began to earn uh, wealth, financial freedom and wealth, and passing the wealth down from generation to generation.
That the boy D Scott over there smiling on the inside, boy. He's over there
I ain't got.
smiling.
Y'all
Yeah,
know how I
no,
feel about
no,
his real estate.
love it, love it. Nah, I mean, I'm a real estate fan too, man. I just tended to lean more heavy into the stock space because it was low hanging fruit. You literally download a couple apps and start putting some money there. I'm a buy and hold investor, by the way. I'm not a gambler. I don't do that option stuff like those guys. But no, I definitely love that, man. And you mentioned leveraging different tools like the GI Bill to be able to um, you know, buy land and invest and whatnot. And a lot of people think that buying land, buying real estate, buying property is out of reach, you know. But so you mentioned the GI Bill for military people. What are some other tools that regular everyday people like us can use and leverage to start to become real estate and to become real estate investors?
Yeah. So, and the thing about real estate is you don't necessarily have to have a lot of money to get into real estate. There are plenty of federal programs, first time home buyer. These are different programs that you can get into. I don't know all of the details of them. However, I know that they either help you with closing costs, help you with that down payment, or some of them you don't even have to bring a significant amount of money to the table to get into a property. And so, there are different options. And if you, I mean, you can just do a simple Google search online and you can find different options of how you can get into these properties for little money up front.
Hmm. And I just want to share a quick tactic, and I believe is one of the best ways to enter real estate, which I've never done because my fiance, soon to be wife, she like E-Rob gone. All right, E-Rob, technology, you gotta love some technology. I'm gonna just shoot. All right, I'm gonna finish my thought and then I'll switch it up. But house hacking is one of the best ways that you can come up into the game. So what I mean by house hacking is literally buying a like Shaq was talking about, a duplex, a multifamily, living in one of the units and renting out the rest. So what that's gonna do is, like what Ray was talking earlier, it's gonna reduce your expenses so much to where you're not gonna have to go pay $1,200 to $1,500 a month in rent. You're gonna be hopefully paying, maybe paying, 4 to 6, 2 to 300 a month, or maybe even breaking even, or possibly even making money every single month instead of paying out money. So this is one of the best things you can possibly do in real estate, is the house hack. Now, I already know all y'all, all the people that's probably 20, 27, 28 and up, like, well, nah, we ain't doing that. We not taking no steps back. That's cool. The next best strategy is called a live-in flip. So buy a house, don't buy it all renovated. Buy it ugly. Buy the ugliest house in the neighborhood. The ugliest house in a beautiful neighborhood, because it's all about location. You live in it, you fix it up before you move in. Now you living in a newer house because it's fixed up. 3, 4, 5, 6 years down the road, guess what? It done appreciated crazy. And once you own the house for over 2 years, you don't have to pay capital gains tax on it. 2 strategies right there that's going to build wealth for your family. You're welcome.
Go ahead, drop some
Those are
bombs right
great.
there, my
I
brother. Go
get I
ahead,
get
drop
some
some
bombs.
bombs.
I get my own bombs a day.
Yeah,
I get my
you
own
get your
bomb.
own
That's
bombs right
all
there,
right
man.
now. Okay now.
That's
Two
big game.
two strategies. This is gonna put you in
Hey,
another
That's
level.
big time right there.
Cool. But as
love
we
that,
start,
man. And then, so
go
Ray, I
ahead.
do have a quick. My bad. Go ahead, D Scott.
Nah, go ahead. We're gonna
You
start
about to
wrapping up with the
pivot?
final four. Nah, go ahead.
Okay, bet. Yeah, so I do have this a real estate question, man. Like as I mentioned, I'm in the market, trying to start my house hacking process. But right now, it's a seller's market. It's not a buyer's market. And so the dilemma right now is, do I go like with people literally paying 30% over asking price, coming in cash, boom, buying properties. And so my question is, do I buy now even though it's not a buyer's market? Or do I continue to rent and have my money go nowhere and not work for me and wait until the market cools off?
That's a great question, Shaq. And so just yesterday, I was looking. I found a property, an undervalued property. So I jumped on, even though we all know that right now is the markets. Um, it's absolutely a seller's market, right? So I jumped on. I saw this property. I hit up my bank, hit up my agent. Uh, tried to figure out how to make this property work for me. Ended up the property was undervalued. I saw that, and that's the reason why I tried to jump on this property. So what I'm saying is there are still properties out there that even though it's a seller's market, you still can get good since the interest rate is so low. You could afford more house at this time as well. And so I ended up that property. I knew it was undervalued. The property was listed for less than 24 hours. They had 12 offers on the property, and they took a cash offer over asking price. But I say that to say that there are people out here finding good deals. Like this deal that I actually I wasn't able to get was a great deal. 12 other people saw that. Well, who knows how many people saw it? 12 other people acted on it, and so there are still deals out here to be had. It's just the work is finding them and being able to move on them quickly before someone else moves on them.
Mm-hmm. And
Gotcha.
I just want to add to that real quick, because some people will say, "Well, wait till the market crashes to buy because you want to buy when it's low," right? You know, the market may not crash for 10 years. Like, like that's all speculation. You don't know what's going to happen. So the key thing to do is to have multiple exit strategies in your property. So if you want to buy a property, make sure if you're doing a flip, well, for an example, say I want to do a buy and hold, like you're a buy and hold in stock investors. Shaq, if you want to do a buy and hold and you want to hold it for a while, well, what if something bad happens? Can I still sell this out? Right? Can I still sell it? Or let me flip it backwards. If you want to do a flip, because a lot of people want to do flips, they want quick money. Everybody's in the microwave world. You want to do a flip, the market crashes, you can't flip it. Can you still rent this house out in cash flow per month? That's your exit strategy. So your number one strategy is to flip it to make your money. But if that goes bad, can I still rent it out for the future? So that's how you want to build different exit strategies and make sure if this doesn't go right, I can do this. If this doesn't go right, I can do this. And then you're just creating win-win-win-win situations, and you're making sure you win no matter what. But it starts with finding a good deal. That is the number one thing in real estate. And that's why wholesalers, if y'all were on the Freedom Finders real estate webinars, that's why wholesalers make so much money. They love what they do because it's all about finding a good deal, because once you find a good deal, everybody wants it and they're going to pay some money for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Any real estate follow-ups before we wrap this thing up? We're going to go, we got a hot seat for you. I ain't tell you about the hot seat, Ray, but we got a little hot seat for you. Nothing crazy, but any other last real estate or financial freedom question, fellas?
I mean, I can keep going all day, man, but I'm gonna go ahead and let us keep the show moving. But I appreciate that, Ray. Good information, bro.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Yes, sir.
it, man.
Cool. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the last segment of the show. We know it's 10:59, so we want to be respectful of your time, Ray. So you got about 5 more minutes. I know I told you 11. We had some technical difficulties. You good for 5 minutes, Ray?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So this is our last segment. It's called the Final Four. So we ask every single guest the same 4 questions every single week to see what they do. So it's a hot seat. First thing that comes to mind, spit it out, and we'll go that route. So I'll kick it off. Number 1. E-Rob, you can go 2, Shaq 3, and then I'll round it up with number 4. But number 1, what is your favorite book to recommend to others?
Oh, that's a good one. Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence Others.
Hey, that's
It's a classic.
classic.
Yep.
It's a classic right there.
If y'all don't know, this is what it look like. This book beat up. I know you better read through these things. How to Win Friends and Influence People. What you got, E-Rob?
All right, question. Do you have a specific morning routine or daily non-negotiable?
Yes, I do. So in the morning, I get up and just I'm thankful, and sometimes I may not do the affirmations, but I'm saying it to I'm saying thank you, as I start my day. Thank you for giving me life. Thank you for waking me up. And so that's how I try to start thankful. And after that, when I go to work, if I'm going into the office, I usually don't listen to music. During that time is my time to kind of get my thoughts together, to reflect on, on a basis on when it comes to starting my day off on the right foot.
All right. We got slowly interrupted. I don't know if y'all heard the same thing. Mic check, mic check. Everybody can hear?
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
here.
little choppy.
Okay.
Mic check.
Cool. Yeah, you got cut off a little bit at the end, but you start off with some gratitude. We heard and being thankful for what you already have. So I love that, Ray. That's what we do with the Freedom Finders every day. So
Yep.
love that. What you got, Shaq?
Yeah. So, do you have an accountability partner, or are you in a solo? Are you a solo accountability artist? Accountability. I can't speak today. My bad. Do you have an accountability partner or an accountability group, or are you a solo accountability artist? Meaning you can hold your own self accountable.
So that's a good one. So the short is this. So I don't have an accountability partner. However, my cousin, I talk to her on a daily basis, and me and her, we don't. It's not like we made this pact. We're gonna hold each other accountable, but it's kind of what we do. On a daily basis when we have our daily talk. She asks me, how my day's going, what am I doing, and we go through and we talk about those things, and make sure that we're holding each other accountable. And we bounce ideas off everything, as you guys know, steel sharpens steel, and so I'm talking to my cousin, putting these ideas out, telling her things that that I want to do, and she's checking on me like, hey, you told me that you was going to do this. How's that project going? Where are we at in that? How's that property? How was that property that you went and looked at last night? You thinking about moving forward with it? So really holding me accountable, and I'm trying to do the same with her. And she just built her second home, and so holding her accountable. Hey, making sure that she's setting herself up for financial freedom, and she's absolutely trying to make sure I'm setting myself up for financial freedom.
Nice.
Love that. You are who you hang around, so love that. And the last question to close out the final four, Ray, what is the one thing that you believe that differentiates the successful person from the unsuccessful?
A plan. So if you talk to anybody that's been successful, they had a plan. They didn't just wake up one morning and was successful, or wake up one morning and things just fell into their lap. Usually what you'll see, if people who don't have a plan, they kind of just go in circles chasing their tail because they don't really know where they're trying to get to. So just having that plan is the one thing that I've seen that has made the difference between people who found success and people who still could find more success.
Love that. Hey, man, shout out to that brother Ray Green, man, coming on the show, man. Thank you so much for spending the time with the Freedom Finders.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. You got any last words, Ray, before we get up out of here? Anything that's heavy on your heart that you just want to put out there to the world today?
Yeah, so one thing that I would say is just if you know a soldier, or if it doesn't even have to be a soldier, but check on your friends. We never know how someone else is doing mentally. And sometimes that one phone call to say, hey, I'm thinking about you, just checking on you, can really make a difference. So just check on your friends.
I love that. Shaq, you got any last words, brother? Let's go to E-Rod. Shaq froze. E-Rod, you got any last words? Oh, man. I must be froze.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back, man. Just be intentional. Just be intentional about your actions, and stay committed to your goals.
Facts. Shaq, are you there? You froze. Yeah, you got any last words, brother?
Can y'all?
Yes.
Mic check. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
We good?
Yeah, you back.
Yeah, I'm actually just, man, I'm gonna piggyback on what Ray said, man, about the mental health piece. We actually just had a mental health seminar At my job this past week, we had a guy come in. This guy actually jumped off the San Francisco Bridge and he survived. And his name is Kevin Hines. And now, he's a motivational speaker and he's talking about the importance of, like Ray just said, checking on people. In his story, he took a bus to the bridge and got off. And like he was, you could tell he was down. He was visibly dejected. And all it would have taken was somebody to ask him, hey, how are you doing today? Are you doing all right? So, like Ray said, give yourself permission to check on people, especially the ones around you. That can literally save somebody's life, man. Real Ray, appreciate your service. Freedom Founder family, appreciate y'all rocking with us for 462. E-Rob, D. Scott, you already know what it is. Love y'all boys, the whole Freedom Founder family, man. Go be great. Have a great Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mental scratch. But again, Ray, thank you for tapping in with us, brother. Greatly appreciate it, man. So as we wrap this thing up, Freedom Founder family, man, we love y'all as well. Thank you guys. We would not be here this long without y'all. There's no way we would have been doing the show every single day, 462 days in a row without y'all coming to support. So thank you guys for everything that you do. Mr. Sean also said, thank you, Ray, for all that you do and all the sharing, all the knowledge. Y'all said appreciate you from one military family to another. So love that. So Big Ray dropping gems, man. Thank you for going through all this technical difficulties too. Freedom Founder family, thank y'all for riding with us through all the chopped and screwedness. That's just what it is sometimes. So definitely appreciate y'all. Last promo of the day, if you have anybody ages 8 and up, Freedom Founders partnered with the Fly Group. So ages 8 and up. So I got to send you the link, Ray, for young Ryan. Ages 8 and up, we're teaching financial literacy to the kids. So Fly stands for Financial Literacy for the Youth. Every single Thursday this month at 7 p.m., myself and Coach Phil are going and sharing and giving back all the gems of how to turn $100 into $1 million for the youth. And it is amazing. These kids know way more than we thought they did. So we don't call them kids no more. We call them future millionaires. That's what they are. They're future millionaires. We don't call them kids. So if you know anyone, make sure you go to theflygroup.org and go register. It is completely free, not charging anything. This is our impact to give back to the youth. So that's all I got. So again, one more time, man, Ray, thank you so much, brother, for coming into the show, man. Thank you. Stick around 1 second after this just to say thank you. So don't all our guests be clicking off real quick. So appreciate it, man. Freedom Founder family, thank you guys. We love y'all. We appreciate you. For the Freedom Finders and Ray Green in episode 462, we are signing off. Y'all gonna be great today.